Heather from Hyde Booktubes, and today is another Kindle Unlimited recommendations. I use Kindle Unlimited every single month, probably every single day, definitely every single week, all the things. I use it all the freaking time. And sometimes I read a lot of mediocre books on there. Not going to lie to you, it serves its purpose, but sometimes I read amazing books, and I wanted to give you some that I have loved. First is Alpha Breeds, which is first in Alpha Horde by Milana. This is a alien Omegaverse romance. It is a girl accidentally getting transported from Earth to this alien planet. This alien Alpha wants her for himself, but Omegas are property of the king, so Alphas are not allowed to mate Omegas, and that's a problem. He's the chief or the head of the Horde, so he serves the king, but he has a lot of warriors underneath him, and he decides to defy what is socially acceptable and keeps her. And it starts a series that I read and enjoyed. Then there's a spin-off series that I read and enjoyed. I've really kind of loved all of these books, and I highly recommend them. Okay, sorry if anything changed. My children interrupted my filming flow, but it's all good. Next I have Hide and Seek, which is #1 in the Hyde series by Layla Frost. I highly recommend this for fans of Kristen Ashley, Aurora Rose Reynolds, or Jessica Gaziella. Unfortunately, she hasn't written any books recently that I can tell, but I do really love the books that exist. Piper is a rock and roll baker. Her family is very affluent, and she's kind of turned her backs on them a little bit. She's sweet, but also will absolutely stand up for herself, and I really enjoyed her character a lot. Hyde is a workaholic custom garage owner, and their paths cross, and he's not letting her go, which, I mean, that's just one of my favorite things ever. So that's always a sucker line for me. You got me, if you kind of say that. And there's a whole group of friends, and it's a great story. There's some suspense, there's some twists and turns, and you get a lot of them having a good relationship, and I love and enjoy that. Next is By a Thread by Lucy Score. I just read this in June, and it was amazing. There's lots of things in here that I generally steer clear of. However, it was super well done, it was funny, it was humorous, while also packing an emotional punch. This is a grumpy boss romance, and it's very reminiscent of Devil Wears Prada vibes. They work for a fashion magazine. It's fantastic. Their pride will get in the way of them being happy, so that is frustrating, and that was something that I typically hate reading, but it was so well done that you were still just rooting for them, and they were happy. It was glorious. Next is Chastely, Bitten, which is the first in the Blood Alliance by Lexi Foss. This is an amazing brutal vampire / werewolf world series. Fourth one is coming out in July. Also by Lexi Foss on Kindle Unlimited is a amazing angel romance, and I love that one also. So I really like this author a lot, and if you like paranormal romance, you should read her. Lastly, for today, I have Them Boys by Alexandria House. First one is Set, then you have Ja, and then you have Shu. I think it's actually pronounced Ya. I mean, it says it in the book, but you know me, I'm a mediocre person, and I also have a trash memory, so that doesn't do me a lot of good. And I'm a reader, so like I pronounce everything. However, phonetically, my head was like, oh, that's what that says. Doesn't matter if I'm corrected. My brain doesn't like changing its pronunciation of anything, so that's fun. Let me know if you, as a reader, have this problem. These are novellas, and they're about these really big guys who can like beat anybody up and were physically abused by their dad growing up, which is a big part in the story. And then they just treat their women like queens, like so protective, so caring, just take care of them. And I love it. I love that so much. I am trash for a hero who will do anything for his girl. and that's what you get when you read her books. And I have read another of her books on Kindle Unlimited. Really good, really, really good. But these novellas are amazing for novellas. There's a lot of emotional punch in there, as well as fun and sexy times. And I like the last book the most, but I did enjoy all three, and I think the last one ends up being quite a bit better if you've already read the first two. So I recommend the whole series for sure. All right, all of those were a lot different from each other, so hopefully you found something that you would like to pick up from Kindle Unlimited. Let me know one of your favorite authors that you found via Kindle Unlimited, because it is just such an excellent resource for that, especially for independent authors. I've read probably hundreds of books on Kindle Unlimited that I would have never found, heard of, picked up, bought if it weren't for this service. So I'm a big fan. I really enjoy it. I recommend. Stick around if you want more romance recommendations. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.